Okay, as our last lesson, we discussed about the management purposes of performance evaluation and management. Now, today we are moving to the second purposes of performance evaluation and management, that is informative purposes. Informative purposes mean in Sinhala, Toraturu Paramal. Toraturu Okay, performance evaluation is a communication to the employee. It deals with upward and downward communication, facilitating human performance improvements. That is, it means the informative purposes simply mean that employee performance evaluation and management work as a communication system within the organization. If the performance evaluation and management system is playing any role as a communication system with the message, there is a receiver and there is a sender. With that three parties, three components, it works as a communication system. It is very important for the organization and the success of it, that we can identify as informative purposes. Sometimes it works as an upward communication, and sometimes it may be downward communication. Upward communication means from the employee in the communication organizational hierarchy, there may be several levels. If we are evaluating this employee, top management can collect information regarding their previous managerial decisions. By evaluating this employee, top management can receive the feedback from this evaluation. That is called upward communication. Sometimes performance evaluation, with the performance evaluation, top management decide what they expect from their employees. They set performance evaluation criteria, standards, performance targets. These all decisions are taken by the top management. After taking these decisions, they need to communicate to the mid-level management. Then the middle-level management will communicate it with their subordinates. It means lower-level managers. And the lower-level managers will coordinate and communicate among their subordinates, non-managerial employees, who are there coordinating to achieve the organizational goals and objectives. If we can identify any role or any purposes relating to this communication system, we can identify it as informative purposes of performance evaluation and management. Moving to the our next sections, what are the informative purposes? These are the informative purposes we can identify. Where the first informative purposes, the employee will be able to know what are the organization expect. With the performance evaluation, they set performance evaluation criteria and standards. We'll discuss with our previous next few sessions what are the performance evaluation criteria and what are the standards. With that knowledge, you can easily understand, but before in detail, the performance evaluation criteria mean what character we expect from our employees. The performance standards mean what level we expect. Sometimes it may be traits, behaviors, or some exact amount of results. As an example, the one character we expect from our subordinate or employees called number of units produced by the employee. They need to produce our product. That is what we expect from our employees. How we communicate it into our subordinates or employee through the performance evaluation and management system. With that, we can identify performance evaluation and management system is very important as a communication system. It is part of downward communication. From the top, message goes to the down. What is the message? What organization expect from their workers? It can be very powerful tool serving to employees what is valued by the organization. Some organizations may value number of units produced by the employee. They set their performance evaluation criteria and standards strictly on the production oriented or sometimes unit oriented, results oriented. They set their performance evaluation criteria mostly relating to the results. Some organizations you may see, they are not very much concerning about what they produce, but the behaviors, how to deal with the customers, these behaviors and relationship maintained, they are valued. Sometimes some organizations we identify, especially the service oriented organizations, how to build the customer relationship and how to maintain the customer relationships. That's very important. Otherwise, they will lose their customer market segment. Therefore, some organizations may value behaviors and the relationships. Likewise, how employees can identify what the organization values. It also can be identified through the performance evaluation criteria and standards. If we identify the organization is most valued to their results, we can identify by analyzing if there may be organization in their performance evaluation forms and procedures, they have more weight on number of produced by the employee. It means they are valuing the results. Some other organizations, as my previous example, there may be service oriented organizations. They are valuing the behaviors. They are valuing in their performance evaluation forms and procedures. They are more weighted on the results, not the number of produced by the employee, number of units sales by the employee. That is not much concern. But if there is a disciplinary violation or if there is a customer complaint, if there is any customer complaint, it is more serious. But if any employee produce or sells less than the minimum requirement, that is not much serious. They are valuing the behaviors. How we can identify by analyzing their performance evaluation forms and procedures. by analyzing their performance evaluation system. Therefore, we can identify performance evaluation and management is work as it is very important as a communication system. That is one informative purposes of performance evaluation and management. The second reason, second purpose, informative purpose, PE lets the employee know what aspects of his or her work performance superior prescribes to be improved. Another very important message sent through the performance evaluation system what aspects what performance aspects. Sometimes there may be employees who are producing less than the minimum requirement. With that data, organization set the minimum requirement through their performance standards. By analyzing these performance standards, employee can identify what aspects they need to improve. They need to improve. This identification is also can be done through the by analyzing the performance evaluation system. The third informative purpose is informs that job performance of the employee is being appreciated. If appreciated, that's level and the way of performing the job is acceptable. PE gives the recognition on employees of the excellent performance. Recognition is also the type of rewards, non-monetary rewards given by the employer. It's also we can identify as a communication message. The fifth one, performance evaluation is help each employee to perform his or her current job more efficiently and effectively. It means the employee can identify what the way they need to perform their jobs. What's the most effective way? What's the more efficient way to perform the particular job? How the employees know this, the way of performing their jobs through the performance evaluation system. It also can be identified as another very important message sent by the performance evaluation system. Therefore, we can identify it as a informative purposes of performance evaluation and management. The next one, performance evaluation generates a sense of discipline, of planning and controlling job performance, planning and controlling within the employee, which results what are the development efforts need to take to improve their performance, how to produce, how to achieve the performance targets for their day-to-day planning and controlling activities. Performance evaluation and management system will provide the necessary information to plan and to control their day-to-day jobs, as well as the development efforts. The way of next one, helping the employees to get prepared for future promotions. prepared for the future performance is also without understanding, it seems like development purposes, but within the word we can identify there is a hidden message. That's why we categorize this part as informative purposes. By performance evaluation criteria and standards, employee can identify what are the areas they need to improve for their future promotions, career development opportunities. If we can analyze our future job requirements, or if we can analyze the next level job requirements, we can develop ourselves. As example, now you are working as a management assistant in HR department. If you are working with particular organization as a management assistant, now you are in the performance evaluation period. There may be fixed time approach or job cycle approach. There may be a lot of several types of approaches can be used to evaluate their performance of employees. But during this period, you can analyze the performance evaluation criteria and standards set for the executive, HR executive, the job of HR executive. Sometimes you can analyze the performance evaluation criteria and standards set for the job of senior executive. Sometimes you may see the managerial job requirements. If you can see the performance evaluation forms and procedures or performance evaluation criteria and standards set for the job of HR manager, by analyzing this, the job performance requirement, you can improve yourself. Then you can ready for the future HR manager. How you can collect this information? By analyzing performance evaluation information. That's also very important message we can receive through the performance evaluation and management system. The next one, we will enable the employee to develop role clarity continuously. Role clarity, role ambiguity. I think you may learn the role clarity with the previous course, the basic HRM course. If any organization have the well-established performance evaluation system, you may see what are the expected role, what are the expected tasks, duties, and responsibilities from the specific jobs. When we are analyzing the performance evaluation criteria and standards or forms or procedures to evaluate the job of production manager, it may include, this is the role of production manager. It should be clearly specified the role of the job of a production manager, that ensure that the performance evaluation is ensuring this is the role of the particular job. That means the performance evaluation system is ensuring the role clarity of each and every jobs of the organization. That is another important message we can see through the performance evaluation system. That's all about the informative purposes. With the previous part of the lesson and the today part, we can conclude these are the management purposes. Management purposes we can categorize into two. The first one, the administrative purposes. Under the administrative purposes, there are 8 administrative purposes we discussed. Then the development purposes. Under the development purposes, there are 4 development purposes we discussed. Under the informative purposes, it means the performance evaluation system work as a communication system within the organization. We can see it as a informative purposes. There are 8 informative purposes we discussed today. That's the end of this lesson. Hope you make clear.